Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today we are back in Star Citizen, this time on the 3.18.2 PTU branch. Today I'm basically doing some regression testing. Apparently there was an update to the 3.18.2 PTU, and one of the things that fixed is the critical threat, or not critical threat, but the assistance beacons. So if I pull up the chat here and take a look. Combat assistance missions, it says will not progress and after enemy ship has been destroyed. So I'm gonna go ahead and we are gonna attempt to destroy, this ship. There we go. And we will see if that finished. So it looks like that has finished. The ship has been destroyed. We've been paid the money. So I would say this one at least. Let's give them a good rating. And we'll go ahead then and see if we can find any more of these. I'm basically just... see here, that one's 57 million kilometers away, so that one's a little far for me to try that. We'll see if we can stick around and find any more of them. Let's see here. Bounty Hunter, Tracker Training. This is Ariel. That's around Hurston, so I'm not going to bother with that one either. Illegal Monitor, Security Contractor. This is... okay, that's a data center. That's a bunker one. Probe deployment. This one I will need a ship with some cargo room in it, it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll just go back to Microtech here. Just got in, so I don't really have a good handle on how performance is going. Frame rate, at least on the client side, appears to be pretty decent. Getting right around 45-50 frames per second right now, at least. Let's go ahead and we'll pop into here and just see if we've got any more. Nope, still looking at that one. They did remove Xenothreat from the PTU, so that one's not running anymore. That was a weekend thing. Let's go see. See if these are valid targets or if these are just markers with no actual ships there. I'm gonna say probably markers with no actual ships there. Definitely have some artifacts sitting out there. I'm not exactly sure why those are showing up. I'm going to head back to Tressler here.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel.
We'll see if we've got... let's see here, that's a blade, so there won't be anything in that one. It's always fun to try and fly around and see if you can find any wrecked ships, ones that have been abandoned. There's a vulture. Architect Protection Services. There's a Connie Andromeda. Banner Defender. Not flown one of those in a long time. Drake Vulture. See, that one appears to be in a hangar still. Which is interesting because, oh, probably a player about to load into one. So this server should have still had Xenothreat running on it. So I'm going to go ahead and request landing here. And oh, weird drifting there. There we go. Get a landing location here.
Docking request
Drop
initiated.
landing.
Docking request denied.
Landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Go ahead and swing in here.
Landing complete. Engines
Old habits and all that. Turn off those engines. Server frame rate appears to be bouncing around 4 to 5. So not particularly great. Actually, you know what? Let's see if that's hangar 1. I'm going to keep that in mind because I think my Vulture is actually still out at Miko 1. Take a look here and just see where that's at. Drake Vulture, Miko 1. Yes, it is. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and head out there then. And we will see about taking the Vulture out to the salvage fields, and we'll see if they've got if they've still got salvage after the Xenothreat event, and whether persistence is properly functioning, because there's not been a wipe, as far as I'm aware, that you know, erased any of that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll fly out there and see if that has properly persisted. And if so, we'll see if we can get a little bit of salvage out of it. Shallow Frontier Station. Perfect. Okay, so we'll go ahead and spool up the quantum drive here. And head out to Miko 1.
Quantum travel initiated.
And I will...
Landing
weird.
gear retracted.
That was not the right sound effect. Alright, we'll pick up again once we get into the... back to Miko 1. Okay, so we are arriving at Miko 1. And there was quite a bit of server, or not server, but definitely client, a drop in client FPS as I arrived. So that's definitely something, something that I'm hoping they will be able to get fixed relatively quickly. It doesn't do any good to arrive somewhere and then be able to do anything is a Drake caterpillar. Interesting. Okay. So go ahead and drop my landing gear again. And we'll get into the station here.
Landing gear
We'll grab the
deployed.
vulture.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
Head out to the salvage fields and test some persistence. I don't think I've got my I don't really have any imagery, or not, yeah, really any imagery items here. Go ahead and we'll put that away, and we'll go ahead and retrieve the vulture. Air floor, perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and pop down to the Galleria here. I'm not sure, maybe there's a cargo station down here. What have we got? Galleria, hangars and habs, refinery. Ah, there should be one at the refinery. We'll pop down there and see about getting ourselves a multi-tool. Thankfully those elevators are a much shorter trip now. So about being a multi-tool with the tractor beam. I'm not going to go to the actual multi-tool display because I've had problems with that recently, where it doesn't work properly. So let's see here, subcategory clothing armor. Let's do this, and I'm going to quick buy one of these, and I'm going to quick buy one of those as well. That is remarkably quick. That's working quite nicely. And we'll go ahead and put that on, and that on, and that on, and this on, and that on. Perfect. Alright, and then we will go ahead and head back out.
Clear Bay 3.
Rest and relax stations more often than not. Just run around like a madman. You get to playing Star Citizen for very long, and a lot of times it's just run, and go and get stuff done, and don't stop and take everything in. It's kind of unfortunate because it's a beautiful game. So often stuff just gets lost in the day-to-day stuff. And kind of the intricacy and the beauty of Star Citizen is lost sometimes.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake.
I suppose not lost, but sometimes you got to make a bit of an effort to see it, I guess. 25,000. Goodness. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll turn these up so that we start getting out of here. And I'm going to go ahead and we'll find the Jericho, and then we're going to find, there we go, MiL1B, and set our route there. There we go. And we should... Come on, where's our indicator? Oh, there it is. Obstructed. What's it obstructed by? Obstructed by what, pray tell? There we go. Alright, here we go. Hopefully. There we go. Goodness, net thread, render thread, FPS, everything in the red there. He was not happy there. Right. So, plenty of ships. Ooh, goodness, a bit of pop in there, eh? Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead then and we'll just fly around here. Definitely lots of salvage around. I'm not sure whether any of this stuff is from Xenothreat or not. But I guess we will find out as we start to get a little closer. Oh goodness. So that was a C2 there. One of the Hercules series at least. What have we got here? Ooh, that is a bunch of reclaimers. Let's see what these look like. Still very much out of range. Interesting. Not the best as far as remaining salvage on there. Okay, let's try this one. That one appears to be pretty much the same. Xenothreat. So it appears that the Xenothreat hulks are still very much out here. Go ahead and pop out here. You know, that basically means that persistence is working properly. This is probably just a little thing, so there's not going to be a whole lot of salvage on it. That'd be interesting to find. Yeah, it's just one of the sentinels. Come up on this, not too fast here. So it looks like there are still a few segments. Actually, that is a Gladius. Not really a whole lot left there to salvage. We'll go ahead and turn on gimbal mode. Or not. Let's go ahead. not really a whole lot in there, actually. Not much at all. Yeah, definitely, definitely not enough in here to really bother salvaging. There's just not much left on a Raked Gladius. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll look around for something a little bigger. Xenothreat. Now, I think... Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and get in the menu. And I'm going to change that to start target status. There we go. So that'll allow me to weed out... What have we got here? Another Gladius? Supply ship Alpha. That's wreckage. Supply ship Bravo. Another Gladius for Xenothreat. Oh, a Saber. That's maybe a little bit better. Go take a look at that. Say if it would pick up the Idris from long range, that'd be worth a little bit of a journey to pop over and find that one. Onto this one. Get into optimal range here. Give this a shot. Let's see. Spread those out a little bit so we get maximum coverage. It appears that that the Xenothreat hulls are definitely capable of being stripped. You know, it appears to be working correctly. Swap over here to the abrade modules. One ejecting. I think it's going to be very interesting when we get to the point where we can actually use like the well, I think actually the Vulture is supposed to be able to do it as well, but we have the ability then to get in and actually break these things up. You know, convert them into, I'm not sure if it'll be RMC or if it's, you know, going to be something else. You know what? Let me go ahead and we'll turn these off here. And turn off my engines. Get out of here because there's a body out there. get myself some free loot. As long as I don't end up smacking into something and bleeding out. Oh goodness. There we go. Come on in here, mate. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and strip you. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and we'll bring him over to the rear end and toss him inside. There we go. Perfect. And we'll just go ahead and drag all of this stuff. There we go. Right, like so. And then we'll shoot him out the back. Perfect. That's actually not a bad idea. You know, obviously you're not quite going to get as much as you would if you're doing this with, you know, if you're actually doing salvage. But if you happen to have, you know, like an Avenger Titan or something like that, you could actually make yourself a decent amount of money by going around the verse and finding all these different wrecks. And finding the ones where there are bodies still around. See if this has got one or not. I don't see one with this guy. See, it looks like he's still in the cockpit, so let me see whether this will work. Okay, so I'll just have to exit the seat manually here. Try and get out of here in such a way that we don't... there we go. So it looks like... yeah, it looks like he's still in the cockpit here. Open pilot canopy. There we go. Perfect. Got another one. So this is actually not a bad idea. You know, you can go ahead and do this relatively easily. really all you need is an area with a cargo hold. So you can pull these guys into, and then just dump your inventory into here, and then space the guy. Off he goes. And you'll end up with a couple of suits of armor. So obviously these will actually sell for a little bit of something. I don't know that it's super good, but it is a quick way to get yourself some armor, especially if you've got yourself a starter ship or even a ship. I guess you don't have to have a starter ship, but a ship with an internal cargo hold or something where you can actually get in and pull them in. And yeah, it's not a bad way to get yourself some free sets of armor. Obviously, you're limited to whatever is left. Supply ship, those are both supply ships. Now this one is not selectable, so I'm wondering, because this is quite a it's got to be quite a large signature for us to be able to see it this far out and it not be selectable. So I'm going to go ahead and fly towards this, and we'll just wrap up the video by seeing if this is an actual target or if this is just a false signature. I'm not sure exactly how far we're going to fly here. I still can't pick it up on a scan. I can't select it. I guess this is one of those instances where if we had the master modes, the ability to just quantum boost towards something, we'll be able to actually go and check out and see what this thing is. But we're definitely travelling forwards, but that's no idea how far away that is. So I guess we will have to try that a different time. Interesting that one can still be targeted. Nothing there either. I wonder if that's the Jericho there. Nope, no one A. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-ta.